A lovely friend of ours, 12u3ie's, challenged a few of us on HoneyCraft to build this in our style. Inspired by this smallish beans video, linked in the description. 12 gave us this house, which we're all going to make over in our own build styles, and we'll show each other when we're done. So taking a closer look at what we have to work with, we've got the path and the pond outside leading inside to a bedroom with some sofas. We have an open plan kitchen and a dining room, and a small storage room off to the side here, and then up the spiral stairs to the bedroom with some more storage inside. So the first thing I knew I wanted to change was the build palette. If you've seen some of my builds, I typically don't build with wood or stone, so that was the first thing I definitely wanted to change. You can see me testing some out here, just with the template of the house. I decided on 2 and placed them onto the template to visualise it. The prismy one had more contrast, so I chose that one. Next I wanted a setting for this home to live in to give it context. I decided I would turn the pond into a waterfall, and the house would be on an overhang of stone. I then started to build up the walls, framing the ground floor. I actually started adding detail right away because I didn't know if this palette would work. I've never used it before. I mixed the packed mud with granite, and I added a note block base, like a skirting board, trim thing. I don't know what you'd call that. I also put some brown concrete powder under the windows as if it was like water damage, and I added it along the top for some shading as well. Happy with this, I built up the rest of the walls before working out where the roof should go. Now 12 said we have about 10 blocks of wiggle room, so I decided to make my house a little bit taller. I made the roof of dark prismarine, gradiented down to warped nylium, stripped warped hyphae down to oxidized copper. I think this looks brilliant within the context of the build. Moving inside now, I added a calcite floor to brighten up the interior. The original had diorite, so it worked well. I worked on the framing inside. The template has this interior arch that I really liked, so I tied that in with the rest of my build. Next, a spiral staircase made of mangrove. I wanted a transitional road between the rooms, but I couldn't decide on the colour, so I started putting in the living room, a telly with some sofas and some shelves with decor, and I still can't figure out this road. Moving into the kitchen, I added a fridge, kettle, sink, storage, and then I actually moved the storage room that was next to it originally upstairs, so it was more of an open living space. I moved the dining table where the storage room went originally, and now we have the storage under the roof. Because we made it taller, there's space under the roof for storage. I did want a balcony off the bedroom, but I didn't really know what to do inside. So I gave up, and I worked on the exterior instead. Adding in that path and that waterfall as the main features, and jotting in a few environmental details just for fun. And I decided on the rug colour, finally. Well, that's about as good as it's gonna get. How about we show the others?
So last but not least, the Enderman himself.
Oh no.
The Frienderman.
I hit voice changer, hang on.
There we go.
So this is the house?
Yeah, I'd say so.
X.
This is the house?
X.
Yeah, so I'm
them.
realising going last, it
No,
makes
no,
mine
no,
look a
no,
bit
no, no,
silly.
no.
So, there's mine.
What?
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my gosh.
You what? Terrain?
Holy moly.
You said we could change the terrain.
Alright, Exnoh wins. Exnoh wins.
Yeah. Are there
Well,
creatures
I'm
in
done.
the pond?
There's not, there's
no
bats
creatures
though.
in the pond. Disqualified.
Wait, I can fix this. I can fix this.
Qualifying feature.
No,
Miss
Gotta spell
Wilson.
alcohol first.
there's creatures in the
Mario
pond.
creatures. This is so
The
pretty.
mushrooms and the
Exnoh, you
terrain and-
mad lad.
These are
Yeah.
gorgeous mushrooms.
Yes.
They are pretty mushrooms.
The
I love
wonky.
them.
Oh, the mushroom.
Oh, you did the mini one!
She's wonky.
Yo!
Babies.
The scar mushrooms!
Small mushrooms.
It's like the original little pond is still kind of there, but you just went no
Yeah.
and pushed it into a water.
You're like, I don't like this, and it just breaks in. And you're like, oh, okay.
No
the
block
use
foundation.
of note blocks for texture,
No
my
block
goodness.
foundation.
Yeah,
You've been
take
doing
note.
that since the last server. You've been doing that for so long, and I saw that, and I was just like, yes.
Is that
an Exnoh
copper
thing.
used in the terraforming?
Oh my god, it is!
Exnoh!
Not blood.
Exnoh!
What?
Fluffy cannot handle it.
I'm done.
Broken
Bye.
skeleton
I'm done. I'm
with
out.
bare bones.
Yeah, I
It's
took
so
note of a thing
easy.
B-dubs did where he put darker stuff underneath the window as it was like rain or something.
Very nice. Very nice. It calls attention to the windows without it being a full frame.
So we have the TV on the sofa here. We watch This is Gordon Ramsay on right now.
Gordon Ramsay.
National treasure.
I've got Fluffy's stall up here, just pretend.
Hey!
Here's our kitchen.
Moist.
It's pretty much the same.
Ooh.
Fridge!
We have a fridge.
Yes, fridge.
You'd have to
Those
open
are
the fridge.
blast furnaces on the floor, right?
Yes.
Nice.
It's a
Here's some
table.
bin bags. There isn't a wheelie bin
Right.
outside, so
Ah,
the
trash
rubbish is
bin.
just there. And we have room for
Wow.
storage. This is
It's all trash.
this
you
is my
rubbish.
Karate Kid poster, 1984 Karate Kid.
I thought it was the battle between the whole like divorce thing between you and Storm.
That's a completely different picture.
Yeah, that's completely different. What are you on
Can't you
about?
tell?
And then this is the bedroom, which is the worst room in the house.
There's a balcony.
And then, there's a
bal-
balcony.
It cannot be the worst room if there's a balcony.
It's a
And
balcony.
it's a sloping
Exnoh!
balcony that's in line with the roof.
You have a little sofa.
Exnoh, you are
Exnoh.
crazy.
Yeah, that's about it.
So
Yes.
that's about it, you say, as if you haven't done that.
Yeah.
I'm clapping because my goodness, that is crazy.
While you're killing these llamas, the criteria. Number 1, are the vibes better? Obviously. I literally just went speechless trying to describe it, so
Good sign.
yes. The balance between the outside and the in, duh. You added an attic and an extra storage room and that awesome table, and then the exterior is mountainous range with the waterfall and initially no axolotls, but then you added them, which gave you an extra 10 points. And is this livable? I'd go there on vacation and then stay
It
there.
is a glorious vacation home.
It is.
I
You
will-
considered
I will
renting it out for like a VRBO, that type of thing.
I mean, if
yeah,
you're willing to pay, absolutely.
I would.
I'll come over to the UK.
Hell
This
yeah.
is not a winnable competition, but he won.
Yeah, Exnoh
Oh
won.
yeah, without doubt.
That's
Without
the
doubt.
Exnoh difference.
Thank you. Subscribe to all of these lovely people
Subscribe.
and watch their videos. Tell people what you liked about their builds because their builds are all awesome.
Thank you so much for watching. Remember to check out the other videos from this. They'll be linked in the description. Big thank you to 12, obviously, for creating this challenge for us. And if you liked it, I have a very similar video that I did back in January where I built my own empire. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Murder, 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 murder.